Select broadcast. Auto start is disabled. What? Excellent connection.
Oh, so that's funny. It says it's streaming, but it's not live.
But we are live.
Oh.
Because transitioning to broadcast failed.
What?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. We're going live. We're live, actually. This is like all pre-show chatter because
I'm so confused.
we re-upload the recording, so we've been recording this entire time, Kevin.
Oh, look at that. That's neat. Welcome.
But we are live now.
Learn something new every day.
We are live now. What up,
Hello,
everyone? It's Beatboxing Kevin. It's episode 81.
We have a beat. What is it?
Here.
No. Who do you normally play in the morning? It's Slime Forest, right?
I didn't pull up a Slime Forest today.
My buddy Noah is making a film, and he did a music video for a guy called Sour Fiction. And I always want to say, I always get the two, Slime Forest, Sour Fiction, I get them mixed up. So here we go. Shout out to both of those musicians. Give them a play on your way home. In the meantime,
say it again for me.
I'll be shitty beatboxing for you in the corner.
Say it again for me.
What? Slime Forest and
not Slime
Sour
Forest,
Fiction.
but Sour Fiction. There you go.
Sour Fiction.
If I can get
Discord
to work, I will tell everybody that we're live.
Hello, everyone.
Like I said, it is
that
81.
Is already here.
Wow, 81. And you know, we're off the heels of a quite violent episode 10 of the shout out. So today's a little more chill, I think. We've calmed a bit. The fires have died a bit. We're chiller now. I smoked a lot of weed between now and then.
Reflected a lot.
No, I didn't reflect on shit. She's still a piece of shit.
Well, you know, that's right.
Doinks.
But, you know, I'm not as, super pissed about it, I guess.
Well, that's good.
We've got a lot of talk about today, so I can't be pissed the whole time, right, Kevin?
Well, I don't know. Some viewers prefer it. You know, put a little demon emoji in the chat if you want to see Dark Danny later on.
Oh, God. Okay, well, I already know what that means.
What up?
What up, everybody? Pest, Hash, Carla, Sweater Vest. Nice to see all of y'all.
Hello. All four of you. Hello. Welcome.
I've actually got something from Pest today that we're going to look at.
Ooh.
He initially showed me it. We'll get to it in a second, but he initially showed me it, and I was like thinking, what the fuck is this video? And then there were some iconic people in it, and I was like, this is a fucking sketch from them, a skit from them. We'll get to it. I'm what do they call that? What do they call that when I get ahead of myself?
That's it could be a lead in, could be a bumper, could be foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. There you go. I like that. That's foreshadowing for the rest of the episode. But first, you know, like I said, we just got off a violent episode, so I'm going to try my best not to shit on people today as much, you know, like crazy shitting on people, you know.
I think
Paige likes the pissing on people or pissing play and all that kind of stuff.
But not even a trigger warning, you know. Yeesh. It's crazy. It's like hopping on Twitter these days. It's like, oh God, what am I gonna see?
Well, let's hop on Twitter right now, okay? I've got famous Twitter user. I guess that's his. Is that the extent? I guess it's famous YouTuber now too. I mean, at the same time too. We're talking
person.
Death Noodles. Known person.
That's what I will go with.
No, I saw this earlier and I was like, I'm not even gonna vote on this. I'm gonna wait for Kevin and show him this. We're going to look at it on the show and vote. There are at least 50 active serial killers in America right now.
Really?
The likelihood of you coming in contact with one is in a casual everyday situation is small, but not impossible. What would you do if you found out you were face to face with a serial killer at Starbucks? I don't know why it's got to be Starbucks, but it did intrigue me. I was like, this is one hell of a way to start the show. 50 serial killers in America right now, okay? Think about that. Could be sitting right beside you on a podcast.
Do you think he keeps tabs on the other 49? Is that where the pool comes from? Like we talked last week on the shout out about how I have a running list of Kevins, and it's like the Mortal Kombat loading screen that I'm like, all right, Kevin Spacey, Kevin Sorbo, Kevin Leonardo, or whoever that guy was. You know, maybe Dev's
the
out
coolest
here
Kevin Leonardo,
keeping tabs on his competition, allegedly. I don't know, but I love these options. They're all good. Very well thought out options here. What are you going to vote for?
Are you running? Are you fighting? Are you calling the cops? Are you slow? I mean, like these are amateur answers, though. Honestly,
none of these are happening in the Starbucks. I don't know. Not for me. First of all, trick question. My ass is never in a Starbucks.
I wish you would have got more descriptive with it, at least.
Tim Hortons, maybe. If I'm going in a drive-through line and overpaying for coffee, I'm gonna go for the more affordable route that I also happen to enjoy a little more. So if I'm at line at a Hortons, again, I'm in a drive-through, so anyone walking up to my car in the drive-through is going to get the same treatment. And
what if the person giving you your donut is a serial killer?
This is so dumb. Reminds me of an episode of The Office.
I'm calling
Andy's
the police.
Like, what if the moon was your car and Venus was your hairbrush? Like, I don't fucking know. I would do anything. I'd give the barista a fake name. That's what I'd do. So that way fucking Dexter Morgan behind me in line won't be able to search me on Google and add me to his kill room or whatever the hell's going on. I don't know, man. I'd probably buy his coffee
I'm running.
and hope that he gives me, what was that, the Billy Madison treatment where Steve Buscemi like marks him off the list, right? That Billy Madison. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, hey, man, I bought your coffee. Have a good one. And then I'd call the cops.
Don't kill me.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
How would you even know? How would you know if it's a serial killer?
I was raised against.
There's no context here, is what I'm trying to say. Because he says, what would you do if you found you were face to face with a serial killer at Starbucks? So, like, what? Is he, like, in front of me in line? He says, like, hey, what's your name, sir, that I'm putting on the coffee here? And he's like, serial killer. And that's, like, how do I find out? Is he murdering somebody in line?
I'm just using several composite sketches by the local police. You know, like if of these 50 active,
it says wanted on the wall
how many
with his
have
picture.
Wanted posters out. Like, do we not know who we're looking for here?
Here, let's see.
If if the barista yells out, we have a venti mocha latte for Jack, Jackson Ripper. Anyone here? Jackson Ripper? Is that how you know?
Jackson?
Yeah.
Jackson Ripper?
I like Poland. Well, first of all, Sweater Vest and I are on the exact same page.
What's he say here? Use a fake name for my coffee and buy him one of those caramel crunch fraps with a ham and cheese croissant. How could he kill someone after that? So see, this is what I like. These are better answers than what he's got here.
See, Poland's good here though. I'd push Kevin towards the serial killer and run. That's smart.
Yeah, I could have.
That's smart.
I could have guessed that one.
Could if I'm not wearing a hat, I got this hard ass head, that's usually my go-to back in the day, back in those youthful fighting days.
What, people would push you
if
towards?
I was ever in a pinch, no, I would headbutt you in the nose if you're fighting me.
God,
if you're trying to do harm to me,
oh my God,
I'm gonna use my best asset, which is my thick skull.
I told them we were gonna be less violent this episode.
Oops. Well, now you know how to defend yourself.
I used to headbutt people
from
with
an
my
aggressive
thick
bald
skull.
Man. You better be ready. See, Hash called me Killdozer Kev in the comments, so I just kind of ran with it, okay?
You were the serial killer in that situation.
See,
I was at Starbucks
exactly.
with
That's
you.
why I immediately said, "Oh, I would never go to a Starbucks. I'll never be there. You'll never catch me." I would have gotten it away with it too if it weren't for Dennis and that stupid dog.
Oh, so good. So yeah, like I said, we did the page thing last episode, so I don't want to dwell on it too much. But
yeah, especially when you could just go check it out in the archives.
Yes,
right?
definitely do that. Go check out our last episode on smashing or.
Come on, man.
Whoopsie.
Trying to get a drink.
Check out my last episode on trashing Paige Christie.
God damn it.
Speaking of smashing Paige Christie, though, I mean, I guess she got into some crazy stuff here we're going to look at.
Well, warning.
Trigger
You've already
warning.
been violated, but warning.
What, feet warning?
Oh, this is just a feet one? Okay, good.
Leah says, maybe don't make posts of you admitting to people paying you to drink your pee.
That was the warning.
While being a tipster lolly defender. I mean, I didn't even know about that, but that's not good either. The lolly part, I mean, whatever. I don't know if tipster's defending lolly, but if that's the case, then no, I don't like that. Sorry, not sorry. You walked into that one, Petty Page. So look, she got blocked, which joined the club. We're all blocked here, I guess. Well,
I don't think I got blocked.
you're not blocked.
I might be by now.
I mean, she doesn't even know who you are, probably.
Yeah,
I'm the one
most
that
people
talked the
don't,
shit.
You know. It's not good.
Hey, that's not what I'm
Most
saying.
people, when they see me, they're like, I saw someone who looks just like you the other day. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of bald dudes out here, and most of them grow beards to compensate, but, it was probably me.
Look at this, dude. Dude, when I was 20, I had a guy pay me and my friend 400, is that pounds, guys? Pounds? 400 pounds to drink our 400 pesos. 400 pesos to drink our pee.
Bruh.
And kick him in the balls while he wore a wig. Why we called him Nancy, his mother's name.
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
Men ain't shit. Men ain't shit. So, Paige gets down on some weird ass shit.
Man
here.
ain't shit. Wow.
Drinking some. This is some
how do
salvo
I catch
stuff.
a stray because some other weirdo paid you to drink piss? What's that got to do with me? How am I not shit because
Men ain't shit, Kevin.
some dude wanted you to put high heels on and step on him? I mean, I also think that's a bit much. I'm not here to kink shame, but
I think
I will never ask anyone to drink piss in front of me or anything in that ballpark. I agree with you. That's weird.
Paige and Salvo must be pretty tight.
Yeah.
After all this, I'm just reflecting on it, and it's like they're kind of into the same kind of stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess you just don't associate with those kind of people, huh? Degenerates, some would say.
Carlos says 400 pesos is $28.
So she drank her own pee for $28 allegedly. Wow. Interesting.
It was pounds.
I won't. Hash says I won't shame sex workers of any gender. I won't shame sex workers of any gender either until they steal my content. And then I mean, shame is one thing. I mean, okay. Let's be real. I mean, I wouldn't. You keep the pee thing to yourself. Maybe. You just don't say that.
You can share it. You just have to understand that you're probably going to take some shit for it. Pun not intended.
Well, she tried to backtrack it here. So 400 pounds to drink our piss. What did we not understand? Cope, you outed that you would prostitute yourself to piss fetishists yourself. But she says here, beginning to realize that there are just people online who literally exist to antagonize me. I gotta stop falling for it. I'm literally so gullible. If we move here, when you're moving in good faith and then people misunderstand you, you literally go out of your way to explain yourself because, oh my God, no, that's not what I meant. No, these people are bad faith and just trying to be a dick. Block, ignore, delete, mute. I mean, I've been at least one of those blocked. I don't think you have to do anything else once you block. You don't have to delete and mute and blah, blah, blah.
Block, ignore, delete are all the same. And mute is a step below block. I would know because that's usually my warning shot.
That's your go-to?
My go-to is I like to mute accounts.
People don't know when you mute them, right? Or I'm in trouble.
No. And then you can see if someone else.
This is like my Chris D'Elia moment. Like, oh, the Snapchats get deleted.
Oops. Yeah.
Oh, wait, they can see when I mute them.
Yeah, your likes aren't public either. You know, so go ahead and like any tweet.
Yeah,
you want. No one can see that.
He's getting rid of that. He said he was actually. Interestingly enough,
I wonder why.
Elon's getting rid of visible likes. Yeah.
Could you imagine how many people would flee from this app if they announced that bookmarks were going public? A bunch of people would be like, "Get me the fuck out of here, dude."
You know, I've discovered that sometimes I accidentally bookmark things. So when I look at my bookmarks later, it's like, how the fuck did this get bookmarked?
Is that it? Is that
So
how it
I hope those never go public because sometimes
sure.
it's just a slip and I don't know what it is. Oh, goodness gracious. So, good luck to Paige. Have a good one, Paige. We'll talk to you later. See ya, Petty Paige. Thanks. I wanted to talk about friend of the show. We've talked about him the last couple times, actually, just because I've been shouting him out because I was on a show and shit. But Dave's getting harassed, dude. We talked about the guy before, actually.
Is it from the Clout crew? Because he said he was punching down?
No. The Clout crew is not harassing him.
Because the Clout crew runs deep, all right? I would not want to feel their wrath, all right? Exactly. You better fucking watch it.
Well, I get my own taste every once in a while. You know, they are always fucking with me. So what happened initially when we talked about it months ago, actually, is this Jeremy Hales guy is a shitty ass YouTuber that does like vlog style shit. And the controversy back then was that he did this vlog and he was like going into the office somewhere. Here, let's put us up. He was going into an office somewhere and there was an old lady in said office. She tries to escort him out, like, oh, you're not allowed in here, and brushes the back of his arm or whatever, pushing him forward. This is an old ass lady. And he's trying to like press charges on her for assault or whatever. I'm paraphrasing the story here a little bit because or however you say it, because I'm high. Paraphrase, that's the word, right?
It is.
No, but I'm recalling the story here because
Jeremy's doing other things, right?
Jeremy is doing more shit here, okay? He started with that. Dave called him out, and then Jeremy claimed his content because he had used it to call him out.
Yeah, something we dealt with last week when our sharing of a very transformative, mind you, analysis of a music video that
wire
teaches
fraud tap
something
fraud.
about wire frauds was erroneously claimed, and you will be hearing from me. So.
But anyways, so that happened initially. That's already all happened, okay? He called Jeremy out. Jeremy claimed his shit. Then he had to call Jeremy out again and be like, release my stuff. They went back and forth with the copyright claim shit. I think it was like 10 days or whatever. I don't know that he had to deal with it.
It's the worst. It's like Cool Cat again.
Yeah,
it's
just
like some Derek Savage bullshit.
Just a fucking petty fucker. These
Copyright
people are all
claim
petty,
shit.
dude. Just a petty motherfucker that was mad that he's getting criticized. Well, I guess he's doing it again. And Dave recently did a video on Jeremy Hales again, talking about the way he was treating. I don't know what exactly is going on. I haven't really caught up on the situation yet. But I do know that it reached the point where he emails Jeremy to say, like, hey, release my stuff. And now they're telling him the legal team's, in contact, yada, yada. They're threatening him, essentially. Our legal team will be in contact with you, or you may supply us your lawyer, and they will
You
contact
will
them
endure
directly.
consequences. You think you are? These fucking Darth Wales or
Yeah,
Darth
endure
Hales
the
here.
consequences for your choices.
Endure the consequences of your actions.
And by the way, like, you
Our
know,
legal team
all
will
this,
be in contact.
he was, Paige can't argue a case for fucking transformative content, but Dave sure could. I mean, he was like doing what we do, doing what the classic commentary does, you know. You watch some, you pause, you talk, yada yada. You never fucking just play their fucking whole straight up shit.
You grab a bowl of soup that your mom made. You just pull up a
You
whole
take a
true
shit
crime
while the
video,
video's playing.
Take a crap. You leave a camera on your dog while it takes a nap in the corner. I saw that new edition, or maybe he was just dog sitting. I don't know. He just had a camera, and his dog was just sleeping in it the whole time.
Yeah, he's
I
got
was
a new
like-
dog, dude. Isn't
I
it
was
so
like,
cute?
that's dope, dude. Good for you. Now you're milking the fucking cute animal vibes too. Like how are you different from a Paul brother again, Hassan? Anyway, what were we talking about?
We've got he's just one cryptocurrency away from fucking being a Paul brother.
All we need is
I'm glad I'm off
Piker
screen when I
points.
say
What do we
this.
call those?
Here, do you want to talk any more shit while we're off screen here? And they
so
can't
much,
see
dude.
us?
You got a small ass head with your big old shoulders, dude. You're crazy.
Anyways.
It's all good. It's all fun. We love landlords.
I took us off so you could see this a little bit better. He circled that What the Hale said YouTube's internal flag system must be getting your videos or whatever. And Dave says lies because it was manually detected down there, as you can see.
Boom.
So this dude's just a piece of shit. He's just lying a whole bunch and fucking people over. We hate that. So go support Milltown's Best and his fury against the big content creators such as Jeremy Hale, shithead, dumbass.
Professional.
Paige Christie, shithead, dumbass, piss fetish.
Damn. Hash in the comments is so confused. Hash, there is a lot of lore to this. Again,
I'm
we'll
sorry.
spare
I'm
you.
sorry you're not caught up on the
but
Paige
yeah,
Christie
you
lore.
might want to watch the beginning of the last shout out. We've got a big section. It'll get you caught up on the goings on, but Danny is still recovering. All right, we're still processing everything.
No, I said I'm over it.
It's
Okay.
been a long week here.
This
Yeah,
is
he
the
said
less
he's over
violent
it.
episode.
Didn't you hear him all 4 times? He mentioned it.
Bruh.
Over
It was the less violent episode. Okay.
Hey, I can't. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'd probably be a little fired up too in your shoes.
Poland says, "What the hell is going on?" And that's what I have to say about that.
Yep.
I'm right there with you, girl.
Man.
All right, so getting back to the foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Okay, at the top of the show, Pest sent us something,
This is a callback.
and oh my god, when I watched this, I was like, "What the fuck?" And it got even more "what the fuck" as it went along.
Is this one of those don't smoke weed commercials?
It looks like it kind of,
Because it
doesn't
kind
it?
of immediately looks like that. Where he's gonna
Okay,
be
so
like,
dare to keep your kids
hey,
off
kid,
drugs.
you want to smoke some marijuana? And the kid doesn't want to, and then he does, and then he's gonna get hit by a fucking semi truck or something horribly gruesome that you don't see coming. Trigger warning.
Trigger warning for
probably
people getting hit
something
by
not as
semi
bad as what
buses.
I just described. But who knows?
No, it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, come on here, get with me.
Hey kid, would you like some drugs? The first one is free.
Advil?
Want to check out my van? I got some candy.
Oh my god.
Are you
What?
disturbed yet?
Yeah, I'm disturbed.
Hey, kid.
We're gonna talk about candy vans here in the episode later too, so
Is this gonna be
keep that in mind.
how it'll be easier to get away from creeps if your kids are on rollerblades? Is that what we're going with this?
Well, let's keep going.
Kid, want to join our gang and spray paint under a bridge?
Are you catching on yet? Have you noticed who's doing this now?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
No, bug off, man. I'm going roller skating.
I love
I
this
wanna
beat.
be a dick.
This is quite the
good
throwback,
beat,
isn't it?
dude.
Like
I'm
this
loving
feels
that.
like I'm a kid again, you know?
Let's go. Yeah, I need to go to the arcade. turn my tickets in for a comic
And
book.
get drugs from a guy in a van.
Stick to roller skating, not crack. If you have to roller skate today, you will go to college tomorrow. Prison is full of people that has never roller skated.
You agree with that?
I think
Prison is
there
for
is
people
some
that,
truth to that.
never roller skated. You know,
There is a lot. The only reason I turned out as good as I did is because I had a paper route and I had to rollerblade it. I mean, I didn't have a. I mean, I could have biked it, but it just made more sense to rollerblade it.
if more
you know?
people roller skated in this world, it would be a better place.
Yeah.
We'd probably, the pollution would go away. I think we need to move to a society that roller skates and blades, potato launchers to solve your petty discrepancies and
No, listen.
you know,
The pudding gang has
disagreements.
some momentum after last episode. We've got
pudding's not enough. Okay,
I'm telling you, the pudding
pudding's
party,
not enough.
The pudding
I gotta
party
be able to
will
shoot
be
a fucking
acknowledged
warm potato at
at the
somebody.
United Nations at some point.
Let's keep going.
I'm Brad Armstrong, owner of Roller Kingdom in Reno, Nevada, keeping your kids off the streets since 1999.
I could have went here, dude, since 1999. Man, this would have been the jam when I was like 10. Hell yeah, dude.
Good thing nothing shady goes on at a roller rink. It's another.
I mean,
good
if it
place-
lasted that long,
another
I
good
guess.
place to hang out since 1999 has been bowling alleys. They're really fun Friday nights at around 11 p.m.
Somebody the other
bowling
day
alley.
told me when I asked for a hairstylist, they told me they know a good bowling ball shiner or something.
Oh.
And I was like, people that shine their fucking
That's a
bald
burn,
heads,
dude.
shiny bald heads gets a little scary to me.
I'm trying
honestly.
to de-shine mine.
You know what I mean?
Like I want a nice matte finish. Nothing too.
I don't want the sun to bounce off my
glossy.
head into somebody's
Yeah.
eye. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't want to get sued for that. Cause accidents on the highway.
Actually, that is useful. Honestly, now I'm starting to see utility.
Oh
in it.
God, see.
It's
no.
like you cut me off on the fucking highway, and I'm gonna fucking zap your ass,
God damn.
cause a fucking wreck.
No to drugs. I say no to gangs.
I say no to unplanned pregnancy.
I say no to meth. I say no to reefer. I say yes to
I say no to reefer.
Really?
I
It's
say
Ronald
yes
Reagan
to
who did this.
rolling.
Man, this Roller Kingdom is really putting us out of business.
You said it, man. This deal sucks.
But you know what? Maybe we should give up this life of crime and start roller skating.
Roller Kingdom. Okay. Thanks, Pest, for that.
Oh, thank
Blast
you,
from the past, but
Paz.
that is. It looks like Rhett and Link.
That reminds me
It's
of like,
fucking Rhett and Link that's
is
been
that
in the
who that
video
is?
the whole. I mean, that's who
Oh,
it is
see,
for sure. But
yeah,
I don't know if it's
who that
their.
is. I know
if
we've
it's their
talked about him
bit.
before, but that's funny. That is great.
This seems like a. This seems like a kind of edgy content for them to make. So I'm
I love
surprised.
this. This makes me want to watch the Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage commercial, or bedrooms, living rooms, dinettes. You know what I'm talking about?
Or
It's
like
just
the lady that's-
a mini mall.
The lady that sells those beds that fold out that sang "I Want to Be Ninja."
No, not that one. Oh, we got some good comments in
Infomercials.
here though. There's a lot of glare coming off that dome of yours, says Sweater Vest Quartet.
Yeah, take you off the road with it.
Hash says, is that what REM meant by shiny happy people? Yes.
I have to deny the allegations in chat. Danny tried to lure me into a van with Clout Route merch. I mean, I don't know why you would come for the merch.
Serial accuser out here.
Maybe if it was
Colin.
like candy or something, but Clout Route merch, and you're gonna you came for that?
That's not gonna work.
Wow. I'm flattered that you would come to my unmarked white van with no windows to get some Clout Route merch. Oh, moving on. I guess no reefer, okay? No more
Clout
reefer.
Route merch coming soon.
I say no to reefer.
That's the ad. We're gonna clip that later, and that will actually be our very first merch commercial. A commercial, if you will.
Okay.
All right. I'll be here all day.
This is what I would actually be. If I had a van down by the river that I was trying to lure people into, this is what I would lure them in with. Check this out. Somebody sent me this the other day.
There.
Original. Wait, what?
You just lure them with your paperweight iPhone from 2004.
Hey, dude. The original 2007 iPhone sold for a whopping $190K at an eBay auction.
Why?
Ha ha ha!
Nothing will work on it.
4 gigabytes.
I have an iPad that is significantly younger than that thing that got outdated pretty early in the game. You can't do anything on it. Most apps won't run on it.
You won't be playing Fortnite on your on your OG.
What do you want that? I mean, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I do want that phone. I've been hearing that flip phones are coming back into fashion. And that there are certain people that are going away from smartphones. And look, I talked about it before. I'm over here putting screen limits on certain apps because I need a better life balance. You know, maybe I'll just go back to the brick, dude. Give me that old blue backlit phone.
We need to get
with
you a
brick breaker.
BetterHelp coupon.
I do, man. It's all that Discord. Yeah, every job I have now makes me have a Discord, and it's just you get lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, you got to time yourself out.
Go out
Only
there
15 minutes a
lay
day
in
on
grass.
Discord.
It's not enough to touch it anymore. I gotta sometimes be laid up in the grass, just looking up at my Twitter feed.
But I thought it was funny when somebody shared me this, and I was like, man, dude, if you think about it, like all the things in your life that you've like opened, fucked off, discarded, or whatever.
Okay,
fucked off. I kept going. Let me finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
You know, so many things that like, you know, I mean, you can remember from the 90s, collector items, everything. And then like now in the tech age, it's stuff like this, like an original Zune sealed up. I wonder how much that'd go for, like $1.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
Gen 1 Zune. Anybody out? Shouts out to Zune.
just Bill Gates buying all so we can bury him. He doesn't want any of those to be remembered. But no, see, I feel that as an old school video game collector. I sold a bunch of my shit. You probably did this too, right? As you were upgrading.
Oh yeah.
And I've since gone back and purchased some things that I really liked. But, you know, I'm sitting here while the NCAA continues to fuck up the name, image, likeness situation. My copy of NCAA 14 just keeps going up. So, you know, every once in a while it pays off to hold on to something old. I've got an iPhone 4. You know, maybe I'll wait a few years and auction that
Factory
off.
sealed?
No, but it still works, dude. You can still listen to every song I bootlegged off LimeWire on that bad boy. And I was a real nerd back then, so at least half of those have the album cover that I downloaded off Google. Because
You had to be official about it. I agree.
Dude, it's so
Back
much
in the
work.
day when I had I had a Zune. That's why I was making Zune jokes. I had a Zune.
I wondered
Maybe
why you
because it
remembered
was
what that
like
was.
maybe it was cheaper or something. I don't know. My mom got it for me. I'm assuming that it was cheaper or something. But anyways,
You had
man,
an iPhone
dude,
at home.
it had a fat screen on it, so I had to make sure everything had an album cover. Everything had the right song label. Everything had the right album. Everything. Because if not, I mean, I don't know. You know, there's some.
Gets
I'm
so annoying.
undiagnosed.
People would misspell it, so I'd have like 4 different Red Hot Chili Peppers on my first iTunes. Remember that? When you'd have like back in the download days, you know, people wouldn't spell shit right, or they wouldn't give the right band on it, so you'd think, you know, you might go a year thinking the wrong band sang this song because of
There's so
whoever
many people that think.
downloaded it from their LimeWire.
There's so many people that think like Weird Al did like 10 songs that he never did. It's like some other guy.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of Matchbox 20 and Gin Blossoms mixed up back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, which one is which? I don't know.
Here, let's look at chat here. Poland does say it didn't work. Danny didn't get me though, so yeah, that's right. I didn't get her. Sweater Vest Quartet. George here says, Kev, have you seen the movie Ready to Rumble?
Yes, I believe so. Is that the David Arquette WCW wrestling movie? Because if so, yes. It's been a long time.
Are you ready?
I can't remember who plays the King. There's like one. So David Arquette's in it. One of the dudes from Gone in 60 Seconds, or maybe it's and I think he was in the Ocean's movies. One of the brothers.
George Clooney.
No, yeah, no, Steve Clooney, his brother. So yeah, there's a couple of actors that you would probably recognize, and then a lot of wrestlers, and I can't remember. It was an interesting movie. I remember loving it at like that age when it first came out, being a young kid wrestling fan, but I've heard that it doesn't hold up so well these days. But you'll have to let me know, Sweater Vest, if it's worth another watch. Maybe that can be a subscriber special. You can watch that one together on
Ready to Rumble?
Discard. Yeah, you won't. You might not like it. But I mean, but it could be one of those like Tommy Wiseau, The Room, so bad it's good. You know, it seems like.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like the kind of you could have a nice little drinking game to it.
Now I could be into that. I love those kind of movies.
Yeah, it could be like a
movie
fun
that
little
you could
Discord
like
watch along.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something, you know, where everybody's
The
just
drink
cracking
along.
jokes.
I do like that.
You definitely want the subtitles on because everybody be talking through it because it's not gonna have you on the edge of your seat. You know.
Let's see here. Carlos says I would buy a Clout Route hoodie. Okay.
All right, we gotta
Hell
get to
yeah.
work.
Jeez, oh my gosh.
I'd buy a Clout Route hoodie too, though,
Oh my
but you
gosh,
can't put
me
too many
too.
colors on it. All right, and one of them has to be blue.
I'm gonna commission Ethan Klein. I actually have a backdoor way on Fiverr where I can pay him $5 and he'll get me something good. So
Nice. I hear that's where they get their designs.
I was trying. Yeah, you see me there? I was setting you
they're not
up.
just stealing them off Google search anymore. But
Anyway,
we need that. We need one for each season because we got season 1. We had like those Joker colors. We had
this
the
still
purple
says
and
season
green.
3. It needs to say season 4.
Yeah, we need a new
now.
shirt.
Damn.
But we got our season 3 blue. You know, we gotta get this going.
Hash says I like flip phones. Sweater Vest Quartet says I legit want a BlackBerry or a flip phone.
Yup.
I mean, would you go back? Would you retro?
If razors ever worked well the first time, I would have loved to try to go back and have a razor, but it didn't work so well for me. I remember my little center
somebody
button.
just going,
Fuck
my razor,
The
dude.
glue came off, and so like my center button was just gone one day, and yeah, it just wasn't super great. I had one of those. Do you remember the one? So it looked just
God,
like
we're
a little
old.
brick,
Stop.
and then you could turn it on its side and then flip it open, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
have the full keyboard with the
Little
speakers on the
clamshells.
side. Yeah.
Sometimes they slid, sometimes they flip.
Yeah, you could do some of those. Yeah, dude, that one was kind of
Keyboard.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I used to be a master, dude. I could text my high school girlfriend faster than you could fucking, you know what I mean? How
Oh,
good
yeah.
were we at
Dude,
that?
yeah, you remember, so back in our day, you weren't allowed to have your phone out. So what you would do is you'd flip that bad boy open, or you might have one of those bricks that didn't even flip open at first, but they had the 2 little notches on the center number.
Okay.
And so you could sit there and like, you know, it was A, B, C, D, E, F. Do you remember? Did you ever have to sit there and like type text out in your
try
pocket?
to text when I'm not.
I was so good at texting people without ever looking at my phone, and I can never do that again with these smartphones. They've taken so much away from us. You know,
They're too
I
smart.
used to feel like goddamn James Bond sitting there in class, you know, just firing off a text to somebody while a teacher's looking at me dead in the face. You know, these kids these days, they don't know what they're missing out on.
This is a perfect segue. So we're talking about, all of the retro technology and shit that we were in, blah, de, blah, de, blah. Look what our phones are up to now, okay? You can get an app. There's a right-wing anti-woke app, which, correction, the app is not specifically right-wing. It lets the user choose from a list of several political stances, such as liberal, conservative, pro-LGBTQ, plus, okay, and America first.
Or America First.
Wait, that. Okay. I won't pry there. I won't push.
It's best not to put too much thought in it.
The scoring is then based on the user's selected personal political stance. Okay, so whatever. There is now a right-wing and other things anti-woke app where you can apparently check brands in a store. Let's check it out.
Next on my list are
now we're getting
tampons.
made fun
Let's
of
see what
how
rating
old we are.
Tampax has.
Tampax, how old? How woke?
So they have a very low rating,
Sweet.
but it shows that Playtex has a much better rating. Playtex does make an organic cotton tampon, which is
I'm learning a lot.
Playtex.
I'm learning a lot right now.
Playtex is the non-woke tampon for our fans out there.
A lot better.
And it's
See how
organic.
simple
But isn't it
value-based
being
shopping
organic
is?
kind of woke, though? Because isn't it woke to give a shit about the environment? Because
Yeah, what? So
I thought, like, that was stupid. Why do you care if it's organic? Because that's fake. Climate change isn't real.
I want it
That's
to be
woke
plastic,
bullshit.
okay?
So why do you want the organic ones?
Yeah, organic is woke as... You're right,
Shouldn't it come in
Kevin.
a plastic tube that's also wrapped in individual plastic?
Not
Not
yep.
that, I mean, I'm just, yeah.
Yep.
What's the point of even doing this? Always half-assing it, these guys.
What do you think our wokeness rating is?
I don't know.
If they tuned into the last episode, I bet we'd get a pretty low score on it.
Probably.
But sometimes we fluctuate, I feel.
Yeah, it depends. And it depends on how much of the episode I spend on the fence, you know.
We both get criticized for it. You get the fence thing, and then sometimes some people will come in chat and say I'm a terrorist for like voting for Hillary Clinton or something.
Well, I mean, they might have a point.
I didn't say whether I did or not.
98. Is that out of 100 or 10? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what 98 means. Is that an A? We're good then.
Is that a good? I don't
We're good to
know.
go. A plus.
I had a Chromebook. Yes.
I had a Chromebook. I had a fucking, like you said, I had a Razor. I had a fucking flip
The number
fucker.
of times I had to
No BlackBerry.
to explain to someone the difference between a Chromebrook, which is a nice little creek you can swim in down in Chrome, Indiana. No, but the difference between a Chromebook and a real laptop. I had a number of friends being like, "Oh, I can get this. This laptop's only $100." I'm like, my man, that's a Chromebook. It ain't. There's a reason that one's not $500. Anyway, I'm very distracted by what's on screen.
Here, let's
rightfully so.
Let's
Out
get
of
the
10,
old
thank you,
boomer. Let's get the old boomer technology shit out of our head and look at this.
Yeah. Put some other boomer stuff in our head, huh?
You like that?
Yeah, that's too much teeth. I mean, what?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Whoa!
Kroger! Yeah! Is this a Kroger ad? I would like to apologize.
Yeah, only
for,
Kroger can afford this.
Listen, I'd like to apologize to all the subscribers. I did not mean to sexually harass the woman in this video by making a joke about her biting on a hot dog, although I see, based on some of this other footage, that it might have been the intention of,
That was a palate cleanser.
of the video. So I hope you can all forgive me. I was just trying to lower our ridiculously outrageous woke score by making a crude penis joke. So I hope you will all
That was a palate cleanser.
follow us for another hour and 20 minutes or so. All right. Thank you.
Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. I like this comment. Sweater Vest Cortez says, because Kevin isn't a fan of Hassan and H3 like me, he's clearly a white supremacist.
Yeah. It depends. I tell you what, I'm either a white supremacist or a soy boy, depending on who you talk to.
Keep your
So
hat on is all I got to say.
just,
we don't need anybody.
Yeah, I definitely will get accused if I don't have my hat on.
So, you know how we were talking about vans, white vans, and
like skateboard shoes?
getting in them. I saw
my
this.
God.
Kind of reach back to what we were talking about before.
Is that the quartering? It's a joke. Okay.
No!
I would like to apologize to all the listeners for making a bad joke about Jeremy Coffee Brand Coffee quartering.
It's him.
I've
It's
learned
him.
my lesson. Okay. Do we need a ukulele?
It is
for
him,
these?
though. Kevin.
The toxic candy van.
It's Jeremy.
Doopy-doopy-doopy.
No, I'm just
Allegedly.
kidding. It's not really Jeremy. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's this guy. Look at this guy. Does that look like Jeremy to you? Come on. Does that look like the Magic the Gathering guy in the pool right there? No.
He does look like a guy who's
This
had too
guy
much
looks like
coffee.
he could be my cousin, maybe, especially when I'm wearing these shades. This is like my unhinged redneck cousin. But, TikToker arrested after driving a free candy van to attract children.
Just why? U-Ho. So he rented a U-Haul
You-ho.
and taped some paper over it so he could make these jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin.
And for I mean, How much is fucking AdSense these days? Am I missing something?
You're just not doing it good enough, okay?
Well, no, I know that, but at the same time,
this guy probably has 1 million billion fucking views on TikTok.
For $200? What the fuck are we talking about here?
He's probably the coolest fucking cat on TikTok, but yeah, he did.
Well, the coolest Kev on YouTube shows his butthole to people, so that doesn't mean much to me. Okay?
It should, Kevin. The clout.
Because
should be
being
lot.
the coolest anything is apparently just something you can claim on your own. No one has to verify it. It's like Twitter now, you know. At least I have to pay $8 to pretend to be me. You know, anybody else, they can just say they're the coolest. They don't have to pay a monthly fee for that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well. Let's get into some stories, okay? Enough with the goofiness. There's one
It's going to get real serious now.
that we've been waiting on that I want to get to. We were going to talk about it last week and we didn't get to because there was a lot going on. Petty Page and Salvo and
you know what? This is
whatever
like
else.
Fucking watch it.
This is like real fucking watch it energy right now that's about to come into your TVs.
Yeah, for real. Ron Perlman. Now, if you don't remember Ron Perlman, he is Sons of Anarchy,
Hellboy, narrator of the Fallout opening.
That guy. I mean, you can't forget that face.
There's V-Dub. He'd appreciate that.
Ron Perlman calls out. Yeah, I keep spelling his name wrong. I need to fix that. How unprofessional of me.
Seems like the kind of guy who searches his own name on Twitter. So right.
I mean, right. I want to be on his radar, dude. He might come to my house, as you're going to see.
You know what? So we can threaten you next.
Ron Perlman calls out the studio exec who wants to drag the strikes out until people start losing their houses. Now, there's a little quote there. We know who said that.
Oh, shit. Our woke score is about to go up.
And where he fucking lives.
Trigger warning. This is going to be a very pro-union segment, I bet. All right? So
be careful,
just,
motherfucker.
Buckle up, buckaroos.
Well, I'm pro-union. Hell yeah. Workers' rights, baby.
I'm pro-union as long as Hassan's not back in that union.
What?
Then it's probably a scam.
All right, moving on.
The motherfucker
Hell yeah,
who said we're going to
UPS,
keep
you know
this
what I
thing
mean?
going
Like, pay
until
them
people
some
start
bitch.
losing their houses and their apartments. Listen to me, motherfucker.
You motherfucker. I played
There's a lot of ways to lose your house. Some of it is financial, some of it is karma, and some of it is just figuring out who the fuck said that. And we know who said that. And where he fucking lives.
Who did he have fucking Roseanne Barr write his fucking social media post for him?
I love it, dude. It's so unhinged.
This is.
I know where you fucking live, motherfucker. Like,
sometimes it's as easy as finding out who said it, and we already know who fucking said
this is pure Hellboy energy, bro.
If that dude was just a regular old dude in Ohio, he'd be in jail right now for saying those kind of things. You can get arrested for threatening people.
Actually,
online.
I think
I've seen it.
he might be my neighbor. This guy looks familiar.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to lose your house.
I've seen a couple
You wish
of guys
that on
like him
people.
at the VFW.
You wish that families starve while you're making $27 fucking million a year for creating nothing. Be careful, motherfucker.
Be careful,
really
motherfucker.
Tab out, man.
Because that's the kind of shit that stirs shit up.
He's got a very,
Peace out.
very. I am so impressed with this man's vocabulary. I mean, Jesus.
I love it. Peace out.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker this, motherfucker
There's
that.
tons of ways to
Peace out.
stir this shit up, motherfucker.
Well,
Peace out. That guy might have been, maybe some of that prop meth on the Sons of Anarchy set wasn't actually prop meth. Huh?
he went full Sons of Anarchy, didn't he? That's
he
what
went
it was.
full Clay, what's his name? Jeez, which is weird because I'm not against his point. You know, I think any Hollywood executive can, with all due respect, get fucked for many reasons, right? Like they're probably a shitty person for a litany of reasons, and I will share no tear for them. And at the end of the day, if people are getting screwed over and they're saying, "Hey, we should be getting paid more," I'm usually on their side.
Definitely.
So
I'm on whatever side that Ron Perlman is on. I'm with him.
But yeah, so it's like I kind of agree with him, but I still am like, shut up, fucking idiot.
Kevin, stop it.
He's threatening. Hey, we're gonna
Stop
come to
it.
your house, motherfucker. I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna call the Mayans from my hit TV series on FX, and we're gonna fucking burn your house down, motherfucker. In
See,
Minecraft.
usually I'm the one that's getting all the fucking. Usually I'm the one we have to worry about where somebody's gonna like come to my house or something, and now you've got Ron Perlman on my
Perlman's
ass.
geriatric, fake hip ass. Come to my house, dude. You played a tough
I know where
guy
you
on
live,
TV.
motherfucker.
Man, dude, he couldn't even string a coherent thought together. He's so frazzled he couldn't form a cogent simile. You
Hey,
come to my
dude.
house, dude.
He
Unless you're bringing Opie, I ain't afraid of
come
you.
on, don't simile his ass, dude.
Opie was that dude, okay?
Don't
Everybody knows
simile
that.
his ass. Don't fucking simile his ass, you properly educated fool.
Hey, that's what you do with these bumpkins. You just start throwing extra syllables at them until their ears turn red.
Okay, well he's already full red. You don't need any
That's
more.
how I
That's
got
Hellboy.
out. That's how I got out of the cornfields. I won the Indiana State spelling bee, and they kicked me out.
Check this out, dude. Amaranth we haven't talked about for a while. It's usually something about like her.
How she was
Her
forced to make
content.
booby content.
Well, check this out.
We're so glad she's free from
She's-
the constraints of her.
She could be if she wanted to be. Check this out.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Her husband or whatever was clearly an asshole, but I don't think anyone's forcing her to make content anymore.
Well, right, but you know,
But goddamn,
She
I'll
could be
show you guys
stopping.
my hairy boobs for that price too. You know,
she could be stopping right now.
I'll make y'all some Blue Chew ads where I lick an ear shaped microphone for that kind of money. Hell
Well,
yeah!
I mean, this isn't
good for her.
This is for Activision Blizzard.
Don't let
Kevin.
me hate.
You need to invest
I'm
if
just
you want to make
jealous.
this kind of money.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just making bad jokes because I'm jealous.
You know what I'm saying, though? You need to invest if you want to make this kind of money. You're not going to get that from licking a fucking ear, dude.
Well-
She invested in some Activision Blizzard stocks, and her stocks went up.
Oh,
Baby.
stonks, huh?
Her stonks went
Oh,
up.
shit, dude. Okay. I'm still waiting for my GameStop to come back around. Yeah.
You invested.
Mm-hmm.
Was it crypto?
No, I've got some crypto, dude.
Was it Dogecoin? Did you do any of that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Got some Doge.
Got some Doge. Well, let's talk about that
Got
then. I
some
guess when we're talking
Ethereum.
about Amaranth making tons of money off of Activision
Yeah,
Blizzard.
I got that. I got that Safe Moon. I got
You know.
that Andy Milonakis coin.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about. The Andy Milonakis coin
The
is
P head coin. What was
is
it?
actually the
P-head?
hottest news that I've gotten from the Discord today. Well, I mean, this obviously says Andy Milonakis is going to jail.
That is hot.
So Andy Milonakis, you know, known for being a guy.
Sorry, I found that really cringy.
I think that's what he's known for. That and
Were you into Andy Milonakis?
Yeah, well, I think when the show came out, I was in the 7th grade, so yes. You know, I had peas on my head. We've done this before, right? We played the theme song or whatever. Yeah, so I had, but I don't know. Didn't stick with me long. I very quickly moved on to Human Giant, where we got to see, you know, a young Aziz Ansari and a couple other guys do some. You ever see the Will Arnett sex tape? That's one of my favorite comedy sketches. While we're talking about weird,
Wait,
like,
what?
unhinged.
I'm YouTubing things, and then
You
you
can
say,
YouTube this.
You ever
You can
see the
YouTube this.
Will Arnett?
It's the name of a sketch. Human Giant. You guys know what I'm talking about? Will Arnett sex tape. Look
I'll
it up.
trust you. Well, the last time I looked up
It's one of
something,
the Olsen twins.
you know, I wouldn't think that narrowing your butthole on YouTube would be a real thing either.
guess
But
it's
then when
true.
I watch that video, it actually happens. I'm good for right now.
It's actually a Hummer with a Prius on top of it. It gets even worse gas mileage than a real Hummer.
Here, let's get into a. When's the last time you actually saw Andy Milonakis OG show?
Back when my mom had to drop me off at school.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't even know if I was in high school.
That's a lie. I rode my bike, but, you know, I wanted the joke to land.
Here, hit this.
You're here! You're really here!
You're going to get copyrighted.
Little John!
What, for Little John coming out the TV?
Andy Milonakis is probably going to, well, you know.
Oh,
he
he's
might-
going to see us talking about the crypto
He's gonna
scam.
need some money, dude. When they start coming back for him, they find out how much money he took, and he's gonna be coming after our ad revenue.
You have to be constructive, Kevin.
Just like that dude who made a rap about stealing money from the bank. Ain't a copyright claim me. I sense some irony. Huh?
Look at the recommended. There's a.
I don't think
it
that's
says
irony.
teacher calls student N-word.
Why was that?
N-word.
Why did you watch so much of it?
Because I mean that's such an old school meme. We have a emoji in the Discord that's from that video. The teacher that he's talking, or the interviewer that he's talking to on the other side, and her shocked look on her face.
Oh, I must have forgotten about this clip.
Oh, let's watch.
Hey, what? No, come on, man. Chill out.
It is 16 years old.
Awesome, you're here.
Where the fruity pebbles, man?
We're gonna have some, but first you gotta be in my play. I wrote it for us.
I don't know if I ever found this funny.
All right.
Yes! Yay! 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 Ready? Here's my play.
The Chappelle Show
Yeah, I did a
came
damn
out
good
right
Julius.
around this time too, right? So
Well,
you know,
I
it
found the
didn't last
Chappelle
long.
Show funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a reason this show didn't last super long time. You know, I think it had a very niche market.
I'm sad in retrospect, honestly. I thought I liked it more.
You can't do that. We've talked about it. If you liked something as a kid, do yourself a favor and don't watch it. I was terrified by the made-for-TV version of It as a child. I thought it was the scariest thing ever. I grew up just thinking it was so cool. And then I watched it as an adult, and it looks fucking stupid, and it just ruined it for me. And then it made me think, like, man, what a stupid little fucker I was, you know? And so then it makes you think that you're lame. So just know, if you liked it as a kid, just leave it alone. Just keep the memories. They're probably better than the reality, because we were a lot easier to please back then, because we were fucking stupid.
Hey,
Or at least I was.
Ready? You're first.
Not you. You were probably smart.
I was very
You
smart.
won't escape from me, for I am Megatron, the ruler of all dinosaurs and king of the world.
Please don't kill me, mister. I'm an investment banker. I'm a serious businessman, and I have a wife and kids.
All right.
This is so funny, dude. Isn't this fucking hilarious?
So Andy Milonakis, famous for that.
I can understand why so many people were like, you know what? I'll trust this guy with my money. I'm going to invest in him. He seems like a very serious businessman that I can trust to make smart decisions with my money, and therefore I'm going to invest in him.
Clout coin.
It doesn't make it right, but for the love of God, you know, if you invested in something that Jake Paul or fucking Andy Milonakis tells you to invest in, like, that sucks, but like, to some degree, like, you kind of get what's coming, man. Like, you gotta.
I mean, at least Jake
use
Paul's
your head.
hot, right?
What?
Psych!
Come on, man. Think about it.
But
Can't
yeah,
just be
I
as
mean-
simple as I know that name. Take my money.
Andy Milonakis. Remember, he had that show.
And
Maybe I should
because-
get some goat soup, is what it was called.
Soup, yeah.
Goat soup.
No, don't trust these fools. Trust us. Invest in Clout Coin. See? You know, we would never steer you wrong. We'll never rug pull you, because we will never make a fucking NFT or fucking crypto to scam
Hey, never
you.
say never. Poland Spring says, known for being an adult who looks like a child. So, okay, everybody's on the same page here.
Yep.
Andy Milonakis.
Exactly. Just like my fucking investment banker. I said, hey, did any of you have a YouTube or previous career as a stand-up comic? And they were like, oh, yeah, me. I'm a failed comic. I was like, okay, you'll be my fucking banker. Yeah. No. Nope.
Nope. Well, $1.3 million worth of people thought, you know, fuck yeah, Andy Milonakis. This guy made a thread here
Dummy
on
born
Twitter,
every day.
a thread on Twitter. For a moment, close your eyes. Let's remember 2021 bull run. Every project sold out in a few hours. This is some NFT mumbo jumbo he's saying. But if we go down here,
I remember being told, you just don't get it, Kevin. You're old. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like NFTs kind of sound like a scam to me, dude. But what do I know?
yes, we are exposing another tugger today. So that's what they call that's what they call you when you scam people on NFTs. You tug
Punishment
it. You
fits
tug
the
the rug.
crime. You fucking
Tugger.
tugger.
Andy
Oh,
Milonakis.
man. Can Tucker Carlson please rug pull someone on it?
Can
Because
Tugger Carlson?
Tucker the Tugger is, it just needs to happen. That needs to be in around like episode 92, I'm thinking. And It's
Okay.
going to be, I'm going to manifest this guy tonight. So let's get your You know,
This
get
is like
your
a Simpsons moment. We're calling
Tucker
it.
NFT moments. Yeah, let's start manifesting this.
Okay. Andy Milonakis, the guy who scammed millions in NFTs, how did he do it? Let's dive in. Okay. Well, it was called Goat Soup. Here's some of the specifics, yada, yada. I don't know the ins and outs of, like, how NFTs are valued and whatnot, but the point here is that
No one did. That's how everybody.
Yeah, I
so
guess
many
that's how
people
they
got
get you,
fucking
right?
screwed on it.
That's how they get you, right?
You're gonna need this NFT to play my video game or to get to this event or yeah.
Right, and that's exactly
Utility.
That's exactly what he's doing here. Basically, Andy Milonakis was telling people, like, Goat Soup, you invest in this NFT, you get your little fucking picture.
I just hear goatsy every time
Picture,
you say
whatever.
it.
Goat Soup. Maybe that's what he went for.
If more people like me heard goat C when he said goat soup, they wouldn't have been scared. 'Cause they'd have been like, no, but dude, I'm not investing in goat C. What is this?
So the utility will include access to Goat Soup NFT World. There will be mini games that let you earn world free mints and airdrops. See more crypto mumbo jumbo. First one being the Goat Soup NFT song in real life parties and events. More mumbo jumbo. Well, turns out he said he was going to do all this. I mean, we've even got a little video of him here doing a video as Butter. Interestingly enough, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not. You can get a little.
I like butter.
Should we have like a little? We've talked about it before.
Margarine's
like
overrated, like.
We've talked about it before, like these animated characters in place of us. We need.
Yeah.
We need some.
I mean, I just feel like we're gonna ask for fan art. We're just gonna get a bunch of like Humpty Dumpty specs.
I mean, if somebody made us 2 Humpty Dumpty animated, why can't I VTube? VTuber guys, 2 Humpty Dumpty looking heads.
Hell, I just take a drawing.
I'd do it
for voiceover.
I'd do
work
it
too. So when I start doing my right opinion style deep dives, I'm gotta get some voiceover gigs. I need an avatar.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But here he's going on about how there's parties, events, art shows, whatever, blah, 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 that'll be associated with all these. Well, guess what? No. They were minted. He made 1.3 milli. And like every founder, he started posting about the collection so more people would buy. There you go. Got to get people onto the grift.
Wow.
Few days passed and Andy was gone. No more tweets about the product. No more utility delivered. Not even a mod on the Discord. 3 months passed. FP dropped. Community died. And Andy did? Apologized. What Andy did? Apologized. Literally just said he was sorry. Hey, everyone, I know there's a lot of hate for me, and rightfully so. I'm not trying to justify my actions, but I will defend myself where things are wrong. Is it shitty to be absent from a series? Yes. Is it shitty not to have some community leaders in place to take care of stuff when I can't? Yes. Does it mean Goat Soup is a rug? No.
Yes.
However,
yes, it does. You lying sack.
He still has your money, so
then give the money back if you weren't rug pulling.
There's more to this. I guess he goes on to say like here, actually, we'll just watch this little clip. 1.5 years later, he acts like it didn't happen. The floor price is now at $15.
What a piece.
And you get robbed and scammed, that's a life lesson. If you don't take that as a
you're handing
lesson,
out life lessons,
you're
aren't
dumb.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone who gave your dumbass money is dumb.
Hey, he's still funny though. He can make cat noises. That was pretty authentic cat noise. You hear that? I'll play it again with him.
I mean,
hey,
that's pretty good.
Hey, gotta give it to him.
It's
Gotta give it to him. 1.3
close
million.
to his natural voice, but typically cat. We can't. Oh, careful. Don't get too much glare there.
This is the kind of thing this is why people start calling you out, you fuck. I mean, it's one thing to like do it and then you're, oh, I'm sorry, and you innocently slink away. I mean, we've seen the Jake Pauls and the Logan Pauls and more shitheads than them do the whole rug pull crypto thing before. So he did it, and it would have been the same as everybody else, but then he goes on video later and says, Well, if you get scammed online, that's a lesson learned for you, huh? That's just a lesson learned. I scammed you and just taught you a lesson there, didn't I?
Uncle Andy's just here to teach you a lesson, pal.
Oh, usually I don't want to hear lessons from Uncle Andy.
Yeah. Well, that you know, I've learned since the Uncle Kev slip up, you know, that you should only use Uncle when you're referring to someone as So I've pivoted. That's what you got to do in this industry. You know, you got to either
Uncle
rug
Touchy.
pull someone or you got to pivot.
Uncle Kev's
so
Touchy
now
Dungeon.
I only refer to creepy people as Uncle. So Uncle Andy fits, all right?
Uncle
You're
Andy's Touchy Dungeon.
I didn't say all that. Although I'm mad. Never mind. Nope, I'm not going to say it because that's mean, all right? I'm not going to make it about looks. I'm not going to make it about that. We're going to focus on the fact that some bitch stole.
Well, we didn't say it. Poland said he's an adult that looks like a child.
Oh, I was going to say something far less tasteful than that, but that's okay. You know, something about needing a dungeon, but you know,
Kevin.
Speaking of someone who belongs in a dungeon, go
Kevin,
ahead.
have you ever read Cosmopolitan?
Is that that seems inappropriate? I don't know
What?
if I should interact with that.
What? I'm mocking James Charles.
Hang on now. We have to have a very serious
this is
conversation
a James Charles bit.
Because if we can't
I'm James Charles.
We can't do blackface, right? And I've been told that you shouldn't do like a black voice as well, right? It's about as bad as
I can't do James
face.
Charles face.
I don't think you should do the wrist thing either, pal. I really don't know. You might, because we've seen what James is able to do.
You know, you're right.
If there's a weak link in your argument, or if you're a lazy
You're
content creator who doesn't do your research.
You're trying to raise our wokeness rating.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
trying to keep our wokeness. You know, I don't want to like. It's got to be a slow turn, all right? They got to realize we're red pill grifters after it's too late. We got to keep...
Okay.
You can't go from woke to fucking based in just one episode. It's got to be a slow grift. That's why Andy Milonakis didn't get away with his, because he's fucking lazy, and he was too quick with it.
He pulled that rug.
You know, maybe don't do. You know, we can't do gay face, so you can't. Don't do.
No more gay face.
James Charles eyeliner.
Really cringy.
And don't do a James Charles voice. Otherwise, he's going to use that to completely invalidate your arguments.
Well, after 2 years in influencer purgatory, that's what he called it, James Charles is back to debut a self-funded makeup line. Is the internet ready for his relaunch? Read the article here. Cosmo.
I'm more concerned about the poor teenagers. Are they ready for his relaunch?
So check out the fucking article line here.
Allegedly. Sorry.
James Charles would like to be uncanceled, please. I didn't do any gay face for that one. I had to try really hard not to.
Come on.
Okay, so James Charles would like to be uncanceled, please. So he did this whole article with Cosmo, okay? And in this article, he's trying... I mean, Cosmo's basically trying to, like, wipe away the past and bring themselves forward with James Charles and their products.
Magazines are a dying industry, and they're holed up for money. That's why we saw Sunday Sports Illustrated hoard themselves out to fucking Jake Paul, naming him the biggest sports influencer and talking about all the good things he's doing for amateur boxers.
Kevin,
not talking
I
about how he's
that.
a fucking scammer. And now we have this. We have Cosmo. You know why? Because James probably paid them for this. Because that's what's like Forbes.
Hi, sisters.
Didn't Forbes used to be a legitimate magazine? Now it's just run by the children of the original person or whatever, and you just pay to be put on that fucking list because magazines are dead.
So you think I could pay
money
to get us in like?
Yes.
Cosmo?
I mean, if you have the money, I don't know if we've got the kind of money. We don't have James
maybe I
Charles
paint
money.
my nails for Cosmo, and they'll do like a, what do they call it when you the centerfold piece when it like folds out an extra page.
Same thing.
They're gonna have us on a fold out. Me and Kevin, full
Yeah.
frontal
I
on
would say,
Cosmo.
listen, if I had James Charles money, we'd be live streaming from a hot tub that was built into the floor, and it'd be Scarface style, where there'd just be carpet, like inexplicably all around it. Like it would make no sense.
So you just want to install it in this room,
like
right
in
here?
this room. We just bring the camera down. You'd have everything wireless, but you'd have a floating desk.
I like that.
And just sit there.
We can
boom,
dream.
Boom, boom. That's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be paying an article to say, hey, please forget about all those creepy things I did.
James Charles denies he ever engaged in grooming following at least 15 accusations of inappropriate behavior. I feel like the word is a very popular buzzword right now, especially in politics and stuff.
Which word is that? Predator?
Grooming, predator, I don't know, one of them.
On the shoe fit. Allegedly.
But the actual meaning of it has been so misconstrued. The conversation lasted 1 hour. I don't know this person. I've never met this person. Nothing happened between me and this actual person. So to use that word is categorically incorrect.
I'm going to
Grooming.
bite my own tongue off.
Grooming is the word. So we have lost all meaning in grooming. James Charles did not groom these children on Snapchat with his deleted messages and everything, right? The messages go away, right?
Yeah. What are you talking about? You don't have to delete Snapchat messages. They just disappear. Yep. I have no additional thoughts on this.
Can you believe, this is the thing, I guess. This is he obviously he's going to defend himself and say that he's not a chomo. But can you believe that Cosmo would go out of their way to do this? Like, that's so wild to me. You're right, money, maybe he paid them whatever, but
what else is
it's
Cosmo?
wild to put their balls on the line and be like, or whatever, their tits on the line.
When was the last time you heard or mentioned that magazine?
Yeah,
today?
You're right. You're right.
They don't care. They're not the ones. Maybe there are some people that are like, oh, shame on you, Cosmo. But for the most part, they're just making money off this in a time, as I said, when people in their industry can't make fucking money.
And why why die on the James Charles hill? Because this is the other thing, too, of the story, I guess. In the article, he's specifically talking about regular on the show. I don't know how he, we talk about how Ethan inserts himself into situations, but who...
Is he not in this one yet?
He's not in this one.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Sweetie.
Let him cook.
Time,
but you know who's right there with him most of the time in every story?
Well, yeah, I do. I do. And it's very fitting how these two kind of rubbed shoulders there for a while before Dennis maybe fucked it up, or who knows.
I thought you were going to say something else with James Charles.
Oh, no. I meant Dennis and Ethan. They both have a knack for inserting themselves into it. Also,
I thought you were going other places there, I guess.
I would like to extend my deepest condolences to Dennis because I'm not fucking reading all of that. So, Danny, unless you plan on fucking sitting by the campfire
I'm not
and doing
reading
a
all
story
of it.
time.
It is story time.
I have no idea what this jabroni's about to say about all of this other than, my bad, guys.
So he goes through the article here, and there's parts in it where James is talking about a specific creator online that called him out multiple times for these different acts, being a chomo, pretty much, the child predator stuff. The person he's actually talking about, according to Dennis, I guess, is him. Dennis put him on blast multiple times, calling him out, getting different people coming forward with their stories and saying, James did this to me, James did that to me. I experienced this with James. Well, 2 of said stories that Dennis released happened to be fake. And that's like the crux of this whole Cosmopolitan article. James is saying, well, this person I'd barely even talk to, and this one's not even real. It's a made up one, and invalidating all of the allegations, just based on 2 false ones there. So
that's what you do. That's what you do if you're James Charles in that situation. You
right? I mean, somebody, told him. Somebody was like. Somebody said, I mean, yeah, you're right. He paid for this. His agent set this all up. They already had the idea of deconstructing, You know, I mean, destroying essentially Def Noodle's whole initial argument by saying, oh, well, the little cracks in here, these 2 fake stories means it's all fake. Dennis goes on here in that long ass tweet you saw to be like, you know, he claimed 20 allegations, 2 of them are false. And so James wants to claim that they're all false because of that.
I thought it was 15. See?
It's 15, it's 20, it's 17. You know, they're all reporting different numbers, by the way.
Listen, I fish at the well of hyperbole, which is not how that would work. Let's say I drink from the well of hyperbole.
Okay.
But even I know there's a time and a goddamn place, Dennis, all right? Maybe now's not the time to say 20 if it's actually 16. You know, maybe.
Whatever.
Not whatever. This is what got him here in the first place. Was not fucking having his shit in order.
Are you in for him then? You're trying to help him here?
No, never. I just like commit,
that's what I was saying.
Do the work or go away, you know?
It's like just let him fuck it up.
Enough with this
whatever,
half-assed
dude.
bullshit, dude. Get out of here.
But
put your cat ears back on and beef with Keemstar.
It is something to be said that now, somehow, because of Dennis's reporting on this and messing up on 2 of them, which if I'm being a sensible human being, it sucks that, there might be, according to Dennis, 20 allegations, 2 are wrong. So 18 people essentially are being invalidated because of these 2. That sucks. He's trying to say that's fucked that he did that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
wait.
You give him that, I guess, that he's saying, oh, I'm sorry that I fucked up, but he's still trying to emphasize here, I do not believe that my lack of journalistic credibility or my mistakes in the coverage of the allegation should be used to exonerate James, much less when it's James himself using that narrative so he can wash clean the consequences of his own actions. Oh. Epic fail.
Can you read the lack of journalistic accountability part for me again?
I do not believe that my lack of journalistic credibility or my mistakes in the coverage of the allegation should be used to exonerate James.
He's right.
I believe that too, but way to go. Somehow.
But let this also be a lesson to you, Dennis.
I'm starting to feel bad for him. It's like
the consequences of actions. He's just getting constantly beat down. No, I'm just razzing you.
He's just getting constantly beat down lately. I guess he's bringing it on himself, but I feel for him. Sometimes
you plant seeds and trees grow.
I guess. Oh, Kevin's full of his ancient proverbs or whatever. your ancient secrets.
Yeah, they just left out the one for hair growth. Yeah.
You didn't drink that
one,
tea,
brother. Man, be real in the world.
So there you go, James Charles. He's getting away with it.
Whoopsie
on that journalistic integrity there.
He's pulling his cock out.
No, James, no. Keep it in your pants, James.
Allegedly.
No more Snapchat. How about this? Can we all, as sensible human beings here, come together and say, maybe Snapchat was a failed venture. Let's get rid of Snapchat. Can we say that?
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
All I hear about Snapchat, it's like it's just a degenerate shit. It's just where people go to get away with degenerate shit.
Just send dirty DMs, huh?
It's where Keemstar goes to do his show. I mean, can you say anything more?
That and they got like those pimple and cyst popping videos.
See, like Snapchat is just a fucking shithole. Mm-hmm. If there's anything worse than Twitter, it's Snapchat. Maybe that's a boomer coming out in me, but
I don't know.
Crystalia, the messages on Snapchat, they don't go away, buddy. You can screenshot that shit. I love that. All right, well, let's get into some other.
I have something for this.
Doink.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's get into some of the usual suspects here. Okay, what is going on with these fucking NPC things, dude. Have you been seeing this?
Yes, dude. I showed you my.
You did a fat edit of one.
I showed you my favorite edit. You guys want to see my NPC edit? You gotta go find it on my Twitter.
We can
account.
watch it if you want.
I mean, it's up to you, man.
I like to put you out there, Kevin. Let's put it.
I had some fun with this one.
Is it so?
It'd be down there somewhere in the media.
Give us a little.
So you guys know what this NPC thing is, right? I didn't know it was called NPC streaming
behavior,
before. I just saw a clip of it, and when I saw the clip of this girl doing the ice cream so good, it immediately took me to a scene.
Yum. Ice cream so good.
From one of my favorite movies, which also, but you guys know I like to wear my tinfoil cap around here. I'm a bit of a
ice cream so good again.
So I immediately thought of like a Russian spy that needed to be brought out. They had to spring it. They have these like secret code words. So with that, here's what I did while I was supposed to be working at one point this week.
What the hell is this? Ice cream so good, gang gang, gang gang. Yes. Gang gang. Ice cream so good.
Stop.
Oh, take it, Ryan. You got me feeling like a queen, huh?
Stop.
Ice cream so good.
Slay, huh? Slay, huh? Oh, thank you, user. What is the noise again? Quack, 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 quack. Gang, 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 gang.
My favorite one, dude. The quack, quack, quack,
dude. Every time.
Quack, 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 quack.
What the fuck? What in the fuck are we talking about here? I mean,
Ice cream
we
so
could
good.
sit here and do this, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. 500
we could do
subs.
Imagine
Let's do it.
if I set it up like this too. We've got tons of room here. It's like both of us can be going at it.
Yeah.
You can be gang. I don't even know what to do, dude. I just think about eating stuff.
Yeah.
Ice cream so good.
Oh, thank you.
I could just laugh.
I could like a snake thing.
If somebody tuned in right now and watched us on the stream, they'd think we're having fucking. We've got something wrong with us here.
See, we're doing it for free. This is a little sample, all right?
Oh, we're NPC behavior.
We need to make a channel trailer. You know how they have those for YouTube, like a little 30-second channel trailer?
Yeah.
But just take that clip of us just making the nonsense and don't put any other context. Just do like a musical intro, right? Like the Clout route, and then it's just guap guap back back, and then musical outro, and be like and subscribe or whatever. I'm telling you,
we might have to do a little more.
That's gonna get us to 500, baby.
We have to on when the show turns off here. We might have to do a couple more so we can fit a couple more in the edit.
Ice cream's so good.
Oh goodness gracious! So let's watch Trisha do it, dude.
See,
if
they're
anybody
asking
could do
for
this, Trisha could do it. Okay,
help us get to 500, guys. We'll do it. We'll do it at 500.
Yeah, 500 subs, and you can get me to fucking. I will go live on TikTok. We have a TikTok, so follow us on TikTok at Clout. Even though I haven't updated it in like forever, maybe I'll start doing it.
You might want to show them. Guys, I am telling you, Danny has this weird, uncanny ability for pausing things at the perfect time. I mean, yep. There's the thumbnail, baby.
So if anybody could do this fucking shit, dude. If anybody says fucking ice cream so good, ice cream so good. If anybody can do something like that, NPC streaming, Trisha Paytas is somebody that can do it.
Not in front of her fridge.
I mean,
I want to see the NPC apology.
Isn't this wild?
Can we get an NPC apology stream from Trisha?
Why would she even do it? She'd have to like say I'm sorry in between like.
I think she's self-aware enough to know how many Trisha apology memes are. She would probably knows more of them than I would. She's got her and Nick Ocado have that in common. I think they know more about themselves than they let on.
Here, let's watch.
Hi, Rhea. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin.
Are they all Justin? Why are they all Justin?
I mean, that must be who's donating. I don't know, dude. What in the fuck? What is going on? I'm so glad that I'm not on TikTok. This is what they do on TikTok.
Do they did Trisha purposely make hers like more sexual? Because the one that I saw and edited, like I didn't get the impression that any of that was meant to be, you know, in an innuendo. I'm not surprised to see Trisha doing that, but was that just like, I don't know. Can we see some more of is she just gonna keep doing the same stuff? What else?
Dribble, 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 dribble. Rose sounds so good. Look at my muscle. Ice cream. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Even the way she ate her ice cream. Very suggestive.
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
she went ice cream.
What the fuck,
Dribble
dude?
the basketball. Dribble. Listen, all right. I've been on many a basketball court. Okay,
I feel like
I've
I'm
played
on.
it. I've coached it. I've announced it. You don't dribble that way, okay?
I'm on inappropriate drugs right now. It feels like
peaches, peaches.
I do kind of feel like I'm tripping.
Peaches, peaches.
This is weird.
Yeah, like
here I am working 40 hours a week for my living. If I'm lucky, it's only 40 hours. You know? God damn. Trisha, I'm just jealous. You know.
Goodness gracious.
Good for you, man. I mean,
get out there,
ma'am.
You know, there's.
Wait, is Trisha still actually? Where is Trisha at with that? They still?
I don't
Good
know.
For you, they.
She's a. Wait, what?
Because I misgendered her, dude. I'm trying to keep our woke. See what I did there? I misgendered her first to get our woke
And then you
score
said,
down.
Good for you, they.
And then I corrected it to get him back up. But I acted like I didn't care that much. Like it's a nonchalant. You see what I'm saying? This woke score, man. I'm on top of this. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, you know.
Like, listen, being on a fence is an art, bud.
So Trisha did it, you know, and whoever the first lady did it, and I found another humorous one. You can tell me.
Oh my God! Well, she answered the question I had about is Trisha the only one doing weird sexual stuff? I mean, look at that.
Wait, what?
I mean, what do you think those two hands are doing? What is that?
Yum, yummy, yes, yeah, glizzy.
Oh my God!
I mean, I think this would be more like what I would do.
God.
I think this would be more like what I would do on,
that was metal,
on TikTok.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Good for her.
Glizzy. So there you go. The NPCs are running wild. Wait for my
brother.
That's my
wait till NPC mania runs wild.
That's my next YouTube short is gonna be one of these, dude. I'll have to figure out how I want to do it, but
drink a whole gallon of that cold brew and it's like, ice cream's so good. Ice cream's so good.
Woo!
Thank you, V-Dub. Thank you, V-Dub.
See, that's the thing. If I ever did that, I'd be getting sent they would send us the most inappropriate ones.
Mm-hmm.
However inappropriate it could be. If there's like an eggplant, I'd have to be like,
you'd have to do the most embarrassing. Yeah, if we wanted to make money, we'd have to just completely debase ourselves. Really, yeah. Just be like, you know, for $15, you get the nair out or whatever the fuck. You know.
Paul and Spring says, "Is this woman in co-eating Cambria?" Hey!
Oh, dude, there's our ticket. Yeah. We got to put some Blink-182 lyrics in there.
Watch it, dude.
And then it would just be me going, "Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?"
She's. You're imagining a dark and disturbing world for me. I don't want any part of this.
6-Train darkness.
This chick looks more like she'd be from Blink-182, though. I do agree with that, than Coheed. Come on, give me a break.
No, the hot dog lady was in Coheed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. She wasn't Coheed. I've seen her before, actually.
Yeah. She plays the maracas.
Oh, goodness gracious. So Tom Holland, okay, that's another big one we got to get to today. Tom Holland.
I believe in miracles.
I've been crying a little bit this episode. I need some tissues.
Tom Holland, man.
So Tom Holland, he's taking a break from acting. He's tired of it.
Yeah.
And it may be because he's been tired of it for a while. Or it may be because he's being called homophobic on Twitter a whole bunch. We'll see. I mean, either or, you know, one of them, I'm sure. But I don't know if you've seen it, The Crowded Room.
Yeah, I've seen this because, well, I haven't seen the show, but I've seen this clip because I believe they play, what is it, some New Order? Or is it, no, I think it's some Joy Division in this scene. Can't remember.
I'm wondering, like, what's appropriate and not. Maybe we just...
Probably all of it. We should probably just play it all.
Play it all straight?
No, definitely shouldn't play it all.
Play it all straight with no edits?
Watch it. All right. Is that a pun? All right. Stop it. Stop it. It's not appropriate.
So, okay.
But no, we don't want to get copyright claimed, all right?
You're right. You're right. I want to ask you a question.
No matter how much I love the Joy Division, I'd rather them not get paid for this.
I can't do a James Charles impression. But you're telling me that Tom Holland can go on a fucking whatever fucking Peacock television show this is, and he can do gay face?
Is your character on the Clout
He
route
can do gay face?
It's true. He is.
Good question.
Oh, that's right. Down to it's the eyeliner, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know, guys.
How can he do gay face like this? Okay.
This is gonna get pulled from Hulu.
I'm not sure if I'm with it.
Give it 2 years. Oh wait, this is not the same music.
Oh well, that's some
Maybe
music. He's being called homophobic for this.
For playing a gay guy in a show?
No. He's being called... I guess the show's
I might
bad.
need to refresh my definition of that word then. Because it seems like Spider-Man playing a gay dude in a show would not be homophobic. It seems like that might actually do some good, right? Because a lot of people grow up liking Spider-Man. And then they'll see like, oh, my favorite superhero played a gay dude. Well, maybe it's not that weird. And then,
he got
little
banged out
kids
in the
won't grow up hating gay dudes.
I hope that there's no kids watching the show.
Hopefully they don't see this. Yeah, you know what? You poked a hole in that one real quick, didn't you? Yeah. See, that's why there has to be 2. You know, if I, imagine the things I might say.
I got you, Kev.
If I streamed on my own. I might just be like, oh, no, what happened? Yeah, so you know what? I take it all back. I still don't think it's homophobic for him to play a gay dude. But
so
unless he comes out and says, I fucking hated it. It was disgusting. I had
So-
to take a shower in between every scene.
Right.
After that other guy touched me.
It's not exactly homophobic because he played a gay guy. Everyone's
he was bad at it.
Mad. Well, apparently it was bad. So let's say that. It was the show. It hasn't been getting raving reviews.
Oh, because it looks like a rave in that scene.
It does, yeah.
So I'm
you're right.
surprised that no one gave it rave reviews.
Maybe they did. I'm lying.
You know what they say on a lot of YouTube movie review channels? Get woke, go broke. They also say fuck Disney a lot.
Well, all of that can be applied to this, okay? But because I'm sure if it's Tom Holland, this is probably some Disney property, right? I'm sure. But anyways, it's not because he played a gay gentleman in a club getting banged out or whatever. It's because he decided to retire from acting after he did it. He said this was a traumatic experience for him. This whole kind of the crowded room experience for him kind of took a toll on him. So he's going to stop acting for a while. And people took that as oh, it's so hard to be gay, isn't it, Tom Holland? I mean, come on. What are you saying?
See, you can't fucking win out here, so don't even try. Don't let it bother you when somebody gets upset about a thing that you said. Because goddamn, if you don't upset someone, you'll upset someone else. Or you'll upset a third party that is mad that you somehow managed to upset those other 2. I don't fucking know, but to be honest, in Tom's defense, he's kind of been saying stuff like this for a while. He's
right.
I've seen interviews from back when he still had short hair saying that the Hollywood machine was something that he understood he was a part of it, but he was actively looking for ways to have a life outside of it. But then again, he still looks 20-something. He's probably going to be able to get paid to play Spider-Man for the next decade or so, and there is no fucking way he's walking away from that. So press X to doubt. He's not retiring from shit. He's just gonna go back to being Spider-Man. And this is what what has really happened. Everything he's in that's not Spider-Man has sucked.
Fucking
watch it.
What was that fucking stupid Uncharted? Sucked. Okay, Uncharted was not a good movie.
With you there. No, I'm with you there.
He played Peter Parker. He didn't even play Nathan Drake in that fucking movie. He played Peter Parker.
It would have been cooler if he was Spider-Man.
And then
movie,
Mark
honestly.
Wahlberg was in it for some stupid reason, not even playing a character. And then what was the other one? The one where you could see people's thoughts. You remember that one with Rey Skywalker? Exactly. You don't remember it because it fucking sucked. It was terrible. What else? Someone in the chat, help me out. Name a good Tom Holland movie that was not part of the MCU. And a lot of people might be like, well, the MCU fucking sucks. Well, there you go. So what?
I do want to say here, Hash says, I heard it's because he was playing a serial rapist, not the gay part.
I mean, that's a pretty
the serial
good
rapist
additional context.
So,
right?
okay. Obviously, when he explains, he's not going to say, I played a gay guy and it really took a toll on me. People are taking that from what he said. Now, when he explained it, yes, that's how he explained it. Oh, I play a serial rapist in this. That is what would take the toll. That makes sense. What I was saying was that Twitter was misconstruing, twisting.
Did they do
it.
the same thing when Evan Peters said it was tough playing Dahmer? Because I feel like he had very similar feelings, and that character was also gay.
Interesting.
So did anybody?
I don't
try to
think
make
so
that
because
connection?
I don't remember the same kind of.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
Shit for that.
No. But then again, everybody really liked that show, so maybe they're not looking.
But
for
yeah,
a
that's
reason.
this is the controversial part.
They all just made fun of him, and then they took that screenshot of Zendaya getting kissed by two dudes on the neck at the same time.
No!
And they were like, Tom had to raise the stakes, and then they put this next to it, and that's I don't know. I wonder if it happened, if it would have happened if people were into this show, right? Like if this were as popular as, Breaking Bad or something, like, I don't know, just something that, or Game of Thrones. Let's go with something more recent that almost everyone did watch, right? Maybe it wouldn't have been memed as hard, but when you don't have the context because no one's watching, and then people can make jokes about, like, look at how bad Tom's taking that Zendaya clip real hard, look at this, and it's a funny joke, and then people see the funny joke and they don't watch your show, and now you want to take a break from Hollywood. I get it.
I'd be gone, dude. See ya. I mean, especially at this point, dude, whatever. Do your obligations and get the fuck out.
Also, maybe read the
You're
script.
so young.
Read the script before you take the job.
I mean, he probably did. Maybe he didn't think that maybe he didn't.
He's like, oh, I don't think playing a serial R-word person would be that hard. I'm in a good place mentally.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got range.
I'm really annoyed at how everybody keeps asking me to just play Peter Parker, but in a different role. So you know what? I'm going to really shake things up.
Really shake things up with this
play the Green Goblin.
Oh, goodness gracious. But, like, we were kind of talking about it before the show. And, yeah, if he's so many Spider-Mans down, probably has some obligations still of some sort. Maybe some more Spider-Man appearances. I don't know. But
Certainly.
If you're this age and you're already feeling like, oh, God, this shit sucks, dude. You're so young. Fuck it, dude. Take your millions and millions and get the fuck out. I'd be out of here, dude.
Maybe he can't. Maybe he still owes his debt.
Uh-oh. Are you saying somebody locks him up in the basement at night and only lets him out for his public appearances?
Hey, I'm not saying all that. Maybe his debt's not paid. Still got Dave Chappelle going out here telling bad jokes for money. He
sold his soul to the devil.
What's he out there doing that shit for?
The debt can't be paid.
He doesn't look happy. Well, he chain smokes cigarettes and he's got fucking, his eyes are taped open so he can get through his set. But there he is doing it. There got to be a reason. I don't know.
Here was one that I didn't get to from last week. Pivot from the Tom Holland.
Ooh.
Serj Tankian. Have you ever heard of Serj Tankian? System of a Down? Do we have any System of a Down fans out there?
What's a good System of the Down song?
Bring Your Own.
Right. Where's the ones like
BYOB?
Shake up. Back up. You wanted to.
I'm not good with names. I'm not good with the names of the songs.
I'm gonna see what else.
Look it up.
I gotta see. I'm sure I know a few of theirs.
But I do like System of a Down. I mean, like I said, I'm not really familiar with the with the names of all the songs, but
Chop suey.
I am a fan.
Toxicity. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. You know a few.
None of that matters to what we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
Serj, I mean, you can tell kind of in some of their songs and stuff too that they're kind of political. They've got a political edge to them in some of their songs and some of what they're talking about. Ariel Cigaro. Okay, we've got you.
Yeah.
So here's Serj. He says, "This is extremely disturbing. Watching two Americans adoring a fascist, racist dictator who oppresses his people and commits ethnic cleansing against Armenians. We need to spend more on education in the U.S. so turds like this don't exist."
I don't know. I see that grin. I see that shit-eating grin on his face, and I feel like he knows what he's doing in this moment. You know?
Well.
Yeah. I saw the clip before, and I just took it at face value, but now that I'm seeing this fucking frozen screen right here, I'm like, does this dude know what he's saying is fucking stupid, and he's just, like, trying to see how far he can take this?
He's probably pretty confident that anything he says is pretty stupid.
Bowtie Tucker, the potential tugger, is just like, oh, yeah, I just saw, you're famous, and I'm just going to turn into Jordan Peterson because I don't have a good Tucker yet, and say, oh yeah, I just follow your lead,
I do love this though. It's like I saw this Serj Tankian of all people. I was like, what the fuck? And of course, it's two regulars of the show that he's bitching about: Andy Tate and Tucky.
I stole it from the Azerbaijani president. He started it.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you know him?
I don't know him, but I've seen enough of his interviews to like him.
Me too.
Yeah, I like him.
See,
so
I think
they're talking about a fascist, racist dictator who oppresses his own people and commits ethnic cleansing against Armenians.
And Tucker's just kind of half-hearted into it. I think Andrew had to talk Tucker into that one. He's like, "Look, just listen, follow me, bro. Listen, this is how we're gonna get all these interactions on Twitter."
I still haven't watched that interview. I feel like I should.
Fucking Elon, he's a simp. He'll pay us for these impressions. I can't do a good Andrew Tate yet, unless you say Bugatti. Because everybody does a good Andrew Tate Bugatti.
Right, but I haven't seen this interview yet, and I feel like I really need to.
For whatever reason, the Andrew Tate music video just popped into my head. Remember that?
It's a girl.
Yeah. If we have enough time, can we get that? Dude. Can we get that fucking palate cleanser in here?
Okay.
Mr. Lamborghini, whatever he said. Remember what he's talking about? We have
talk about getting claimed.
We have a bigger following now than we did back then. Back when we watched.
Little hot.
Here you go. Oh, let me get our faces out of the way.
I'm on the grind and I probably won't reply. I'm the type of guy, bitches on the side. I'ma spend the money, we can spend a little time.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
That's all he gets because he'll fucking take my shit so
he
fast.
has a really bad line. It's something it's Mr. something. I don't remember, but goddamn. Oh my god, it's a girl.
I'm not really cringy.
Do you want to talk about We'll keep talking about Andy Tate here, okay? Because not only was he in that clip where Serj Tankian was fucking shitting on him, but I noticed this and it made me laugh. Go ahead. You got one?
I'm ready. No, I don't have anything.
I'm
looking. Okay, you got one?
I had to switch seats. We've got top E and G here. Now, if you notice what account this is, Elon Musk parody, Elon Musk AOC. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Top E and G. Is this Asian face? Is he Asian?
I think that's AI generated.
Okay.
But maybe.
No, it is AI generated.
This
one isn't, unfortunately.
Still questionable. You guys know how I feel about Elon Ma. I'm not a fan. I do not support that kind of content. Okay.
But Andy Tate says, wait till we take this picture for real, relaxing with a cigar after Zuck's been knocked out. And Elon Musk parody says, looking forward to this. Our time is coming.
Well, Andrew Tate might be playing along. He might be saying, wait till we take this, as in me and the real Elon. But that other guy down there
for sure
is a real idiot.
I just thought it was funny that
somebody
he's even
was
talking.
Like, oh, my God, the greatest collab ever. And I'm like, this just explains the people who are simping for Andy and Elon are fucking morons.
I just thought it was funny he was even talking to a parody account about the shit anyways.
I'm not certain that he knew. I think he might have, But what's better is looking at all the people underneath who clearly didn't catch on that it was a parody. They're like, oh my God, the dogs have a line to bring my 2 favorite people. Oh, both my daddies are going to pose for a picture together. Oh my God. Oh my God. He built a dirt hole under Reno, Danny. He's a fucking genius. He built a flamethrower, Danny, and he bought electric cars. He's so smart. His dad gave him emeralds, and he bought a lot of shit with them, Danny. You're not cool enough to do that.
So stay in that mindset, Kevin. Stay in this mindset.
Good,
Andy Tate mindset.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Now, these are some people that look up to Andy Tate, and I thought that this would be a good one to share for everybody. Fresh and Fit.
Balance, baby.
Fresh and Fit, they're big fans of Andy Tate, always preaching his things, and they say, females pose as conservative when they are cons serving themselves to the bag. The red pill is not for women. So suck that pearl, suck that candy.
Weird energy in that group. They don't like women at all.
The red pill isn't for women, Kevin. Only boys club only.
It's very
boys only.
Questionable.
He's pulling his cock out.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be
boys only
in a slightly different way, mind you.
If you need a penis, take a penis. If you have a penis, give a penis.
You know what I'm saying? It might be something kind of like that.
Fresh and Fit might be into that. You never know.
Play a little
we're not hating.
Hide the pickle or whatever.
I mean, you know who else is playing Hide the Pickle? These are kind of all leaning into each other, so I have to. I just have to.
Oh, God, yeah. Speaking of very straight things.
Let's play Hide the Pickle, says Fly Soldier to his fucking twin brother. We're both straight males, and kissing is not counted as a sexual act.
That's why we sell it on our fucking OnlyFans, right? Because people are paying for that. For non-sexual reasons, right?
It's not a sexual act, Kevin, okay? I'm allowed to kiss my...
What I'm doing is perfectly normal. Whatever you freaks pay for is your own business, you fucking creeps.
Your twin brother, dude.
First of all, if you're paying for their OnlyFans, don't send me any links. That's all. I'm not going to judge you. You do what you want to do, but that's against the law.
Come on, Kevin.
In most states.
Nothing's wrong
Although
with it.
Not the ones near us.
What's your argument?
I'm not a big incest guy.
As
Danny,
Dennis Prager says, what's your argument?
I am not a big incest guy. If there were, I would be so bold to say if I were going to start kink shaming and judging people, I think I'd start with the incest folks. I think that'd be where I'd start to.
I started with.
If I were going to start being a prude, that's where I'd start with. Those are the.
I started
anybody
with
who plays
the piss
with animals,
fetish
you
thing.
fucking weirdos.
I started with piss fetish. That's where I drew my line.
You think piss fetish is worse than?
No. I'm just saying that's where I drew my line.
Oh, okay.
Once the piss fetish came around, I was like, Paige Crusty. I had to. I had to call her out on her piss fetish.
Yeah, don't be on me. I'm not.
Petty Paige Crusty.
Swipe left if you think I'm gonna pee on you. I'm not. Okay, just no.
Thoughts, Kevin?
Not gonna happen. I'm not a pee guy. Just
no, not on pee.
Not either. Not number one, number two. None of it.
No more pee or poo.
Don't throw up in a bag and ask me to eat it.
Nope. I didn't say that.
What?
Let's not do that. Pearl Davis says, can we at least admit a chick not being a virgin on her wedding day is equally as bad as a man cheating?
No.
It's funny because virginity has a far worse impact on the marriage.
Listen.
Data supports this. 80% change of failure after 5 partners, Kevin.
And what's the percent of failure with 0 partners? You really want to find that out about the person you spend the rest of your life, the day after you made it permanent? No, not me. No, thank you. I think that we call that a very stupid gamble. I think life's all about taking calculated risks. Waiting until after you've made a lifelong commitment to find out if you're compatible in the bedroom, to me, is very fucking stupid. And I would not let any sort of religious beliefs lead me into thinking that there'd be some kind of advantage to marry a virgin. I don't know, man.
She's just
no
the gift
knock on you if you're a virgin, I guess. I didn't mean that to be hateful towards you.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm in my 30s, so I'm definitely not looking for a virgin to marry. That'd be like a sequel to a Steve Carell movie.
I mean, my God, dude. Like, as bad as a man cheating?
That's
what?
crazy. you having sex ever in your life as bad as me stepping out on you while we're in a relationship.
Dipping and coming back and
Like,
dipping again.
Can you imagine the kind of shitters she has dated, right? Like, because she's kind of like an archetype here. You know, she talks a lot of shit. She says all of these things.
Right.
I guarantee you she doesn't wear the pants in any relationship she's ever been in. She probably just gets dominated in these situations, maybe by choice.
Ew,
right?
I don't want to know about
I'm
these
not
kinks
talking
either.
about it like that, dude. She's clearly a virgin, right? Because she's not one of those rules for thee, rules for me kind of folks, right? No. She believes that she would absolutely subject herself to all these things that she's wanting the rest of womankind to be subjected to. Of course. But
she never
no.
stops giving, though, man.
I think she's just coming up with excuses for why she's still a virgin. Right?
It's just as bad as cheating, Kevin.
It's just like how I try to pretend like I'm bald by choice, you know? I'm just like, oh, yeah, I mean, I have tons of hair. It's just annoying to manage, you know, right? It's not a me problem. You're an idiot. If you've had sex before 30, what a fucking loser. Am I right, Danny? Right?
Men and women are not the same, Kevin, so it's
only,
not the same.
I'd only marry a virgin if I were me, you know? If I were you guys, you know? Ladies out there watching the Clout route, I hope you only want to marry virgin men because they're the best kind. It's got nothing to do with my current situation. What a fucking loser.
Are you saying you're a virgin?
God, loser is such a fun word to say.
I think you just gave way too much away to the audience about your sexual
preferences or virginity or what?
All the above. You know what they used to tell me in high school?
That's
still
the closest
a virgin.
y'all are ever gonna get to a creepy fucking DM from me. So enjoy it. All right, that's about as inside baseball as you're gonna get to my fucking sex life. All right.
There was this freaky guy. Okay, there was this freaky guy I went to high school.
Wait, okay, you said high school.
Freaky
all right,
guy
cool.
I went to high school with.
All right, you had me nervous there for a second.
He had this thing wrong with him where he like couldn't. It was something about touch. So like he couldn't hold a pencil, but he could type on a computer. Okay, are you with me?
I'm not, but
I don't know what it was.
I understand what you said.
I don't get what it was, but that's how he explained it. I have to use a laptop instead of a pencil because I can't hold on to something much. Well, this guy, I always thought when I heard these rumors about him that it had something to do with his touch aversion, but I don't think so, you know, looking back on it. But this guy and his lady friend, okay, they preached the idea that if you go in through the back door, we're still good to go.
Yeah. So in our high school, we had three public middle schools and a Catholic school.
Okay. Yeah.
And lots of the girls from St. Michael's practiced that same that same idea.
St. Michael's. It was Holy Trinity for us.
Tell you what, y'all be careful out there. You're gonna raise your kids to be religious. They're just gonna learn loopholes. To be honest, like they just learn a different way to break the rules.
They just learn a new hole.
Yeah,
a loophole.
Listen, the Old Testament didn't say anything about this, my man. So we're good. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Woo.
Well, that must be what Pearl's up
so
to.
Kinky.
Then.
We got this violence out of the way, and now we're talking about weird sex stuff. All right.
Well, Paige brought it on to me. It's her fault. Because she fucking blasting out these tweets. When I'm trying to beef with her on Twitter, she's blasting out these tweets about how she's getting peed on or drinking pee or stepping on people with wigs and shit. I mean, come on.
This got very...
She fucked it all up. You know, I was having a great time just having a back and forth, you know, bitching on Twitter. And then she had to make it all about drinking pee and stepping on clowns and stuff.
You know... Save the back door for marriage. There you go. Save something, right? You know, you want something. Be a surprise. You know,
go in the back door. We're still good.
Only on your birthdays after this, pal.
Well, you know, we have some other things here. Would you like to see Mr. Beast's new viral thing?
God, is he doing a weird thing too?
Really, when I saw this, I just wanted to ask you, really, like, would you do this? If you encountered this situation with Mr. Beast here, you're driving and this happens, this video I'm about to show you, would you be into it? Would you go along with it? Okay, now hold your thoughts here. I mean, unless you have some Beast-related thoughts, not about the video.
I didn't realize how fucking tall this guy was.
Does he look tall here?
Can you remove us for a second and just show like, first of all, like he could steer that car with his inner thigh.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, you're
and
right.
his head's about to touch the ceiling. And I know Teslas aren't very big, but goddamn, did I just miss out that Mr. Beast was a
Giant
is he like a
Beast.
Division II basketball player? And we just didn't know about it. It was probably men's volleyball. That's probably why we haven't heard about it.
Yeah.
I just bought.
He's
It's a good sport. You should. No one should be embarrassed about it. It's great athletes play that sport.
What do you think the Mr. Beast wokeness rating is?
It depends on if they are aware of his behind-the-scenes business dealings, because he's about as woke as fucking M&Ms are. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Carlos says he looks like Danny.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Really?
Yeah, do the face.
Can
you do that face?
I gotta. Let's see.
How dare you? Hash said I was 5'2". I'm offended. All right. I am almost 6 feet tall. I'll have you know.
He has like no.
I am 5 feet.
He has
11.
no upper. He has no upper lip.
Oh yeah.
He has no. Hi guys, Mr. Beast.
No bird lips. Oh yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. That's.
Oh dear Lord.
That's the Halloween episode. Danny's gonna show up as Ethan, and I'll show up as Mr. Beast. I'll put some stilts on or something. Jesus Christ, this guy.
That's just aren't y'all like 5'2"?
I'm offended,
man. The fucking discrimination we get on this show.
I hate it.
I'm way over 5'2", and Kevin's even taller than me.
I'm
okay?
way taller than he
Don't
is.
break him down. Don't bring him down with me. I'll admit.
Yeah.
Okay. But
don't bring me down.
Everyone in this room is at least 5'8" or more. Okay, and I won't even let on to who's who
which
or
one's
what.
5'8"? Yeah.
Okay, let's watch Mr. Beast.
This Tesla, and I'm gonna try to trade it for a different car at a stoplight. How's it going? Are you interested in trading your car for this Tesla? Nope, let's switch. It's literally a red light. We gotta hurry.
Fuck off with your music, Beast. Oh my God, do you want to get in? Yes. It's your new car. Are you sure? Oh, I can't believe you just gave me a car. Just trade your car. Yeah, okay. You don't need me to narrate.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But the whole reason why I wanted to show you this really was if you were at a stoplight, Beast rolls up, windows come down. Hey there, go! You want to trade cars with me?
Yes.
Are you getting out of your car?
Absolutely. If I can recognize that jolly green giant, If
Yeah,
I
you're
could tell
down.
it's Mr. Beast, yeah, because I know how much money that dude makes. And I also know how impacted he is by public opinion. So, if I know he's not going to screw me over, because remember how freaked out he got when everybody made fun of him for gifting a car that had his own logo on it, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll make this right. I can get the logo off."
He's
or whatever.
giving a lot of cars away by now too.
Because I'm like, all right, he's gonna either give this to me or he's gonna pay me afterward, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Mr. Beast, dick move, man, using me for this video, not paying me," and then he'll very quickly pay me as soon as a few people tweet about it. So yeah, I'm all in, dude. Come trade me cars. Actually, mine's kind of fucked right now anyway. It's giving me a lot of trouble. So honestly, Mr. Beast, you might be doing me a favor.
We need the Clout route needs a Tesla.
I
Is
will
all I gotta
immediately trade that fucking Tesla now because I don't trust those things. So. I'll trade that and get two cars that I actually like instead. But
there you go.
One of them be a pickup, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully one day I'm out driving and Mr. Beast pulls up to me in a fucking Tesla truck. Those ones that have like the indestructible windows or whatever, but they actually do get destroyed. Anyways, that's aside.
Get rid of those. We gotta bury them all.
One day I'll get so lucky. But until then, I guess I'll just do this fucking podcast with you, huh?
Yeah, could be worse.
The day that I get gifted a car from Mr. Beast is the day I'm selling out. It's over. I'm gone. I'm out with the bag, as they say. All right, well, let's look at chat and then get the F out of here, man.
2 minutes to hit that 2 hour mark. Come on,
yeah.
come on.
Gotta stretch it out. Gotta talk about a bunch of anything. How's your week been, Kev?
Get us something in the chat, guys. Let's go.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, Kevin. Have you suffered through the Mondays? Are you fine on the other side on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's fine. Not too bad. I got I got a busy week this week. Got a live event on Friday, a boxing event to cover, and then I might actually be covering a baseball game in Cincinnati on Thursday. So it's just kind of, just right now I'm kind of really busting my ass at my boring day job, so that way I can disappear for a couple days. But
I like that.
I'm over that old Monday hump, Right here, happy to be here on a Tuesday. We had Pest, Hash, Carla, Sweater Vest Quartet. Thank you, Poland, of course. We saw some Dark Danny devils in the chat. I don't know if we saw Dark Danny today, but that's all right. Make sure
I told you today was no violence
for future Dark Danny spottings. All right, you want to see that Dark Danny? You better subscribe.
I missed some of this at the top. They were probably right. Poland Spring says Danny's too high. I was probably too high for Dark Danny at that point. Hey, you got to get the pre-show jitters out somehow, and sometimes
you let the rage
the glaze, it's a little sticky at the start. Oh, I'm still high, as you can see. No, I don't do that kind of stuff. I would never, okay? Carla, Hash, Poland, Ian Ellis, Shalom.
Yes.
Abby, thank you.
Gang. Ice cream so good. Yes, absolutely.
Pest, George. Yeah. I think we said everybody.
Got everybody, and we've hit the 2 hours. Let's go.
Well, that's it. We're done.
No, go.
All right, see ya.
Beat it.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for coming. We love you. We appreciate you. See you next time. I'll be here on Thursday. Kevin will be back on Sunday with me and another shout out.
Ooh.
Hopefully we have some interesting stuff to talk about that's not like Paige Krusty related or James Charles related or God forbid. Just no more Chomo shit. No more piss play, please.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Let's take a week off from that. All right.
Yeah, we'll see you in the chat on Thursday. Hopefully, I'm on the road playing hooky from work. So
on the road again.